What's up, guys? Okay, so I wanted to do this video as a beginner's how to use Madolche's guide. Basically, the Madolche playing style is their main focus is on recycling their cards. Every Madolche monster has this card. When this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, and sent to the graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck. Because of this ability, it's really hard to deck out. Very opposite to many other archetypes. Uh, Basically, this deck does a lot of deck searching. Your main ones that help you deck search are Butler-esque, Magdalene, Marmalade, and Messengelato. Let's see here. It gives you an opportunity to deplete your opponent's resources with that ability. A good thing about the Madolches is they're really unaffected by Dark Hole and Torrential Tribute. The benefits from that is, basically you're able to quickly swarm the field while your opponent is still recovering from it. And the best way to do it is by using Madolche Ticket and Ultimate Offering. The ultimate goal is to maintain card advantage and take advantage of openings quickly to deal the damage on your opponent. Your main powerhouse of the whole entire deck that you're going to XYZ summon into is Madolche Queen Tiramisu. She's the main deck boss, not only because of her massive attack, but her ability to eliminate targets on your opponent's field by returning the cards back to the deck. This effect is really hard to negate because it doesn't really target. It's so yeah, it's really hard to respond to. Let's see here. What else? Because swarming is so easy, it does make XYZ summoning really easy. Like I said, the main ones that you're going to really want to focus on are Queen Tiramisu, Fairy King Alvarich, and Shockmaster. You could go into other cards such as MX Saber Invoker, Hero Champion, Gaga Cowboy. If you check out a couple of my other YouTube videos, I actually do have like an XYZ list, and it's basically the same for every Madolche deck type that I put up. Uh, Battle strategy, they're really good at OTK. If you want, I could give you a real quick one. Basically, you just need one ultimate offering on the field and Madolche Magdalene. You summon Magdalene, use her ability to search for another one of her. You search for her, play ultimate offering, use her ability again, search for the third one, use ultimate offering again, play her, and then you're going to use her ability to search for Butler-esque. Then with his ability, you're going to search for Chateau. And then from there, you're going to XYZ summon into Queen Tiramisu and Fairy King Alberich. Detach one from each. Use Queen's ability. Pop 2 on your opponent's side of the field. Send 2 monsters from your graveyard back to your hand because you have Chateau on the field. From there, you're going to resummon the 2 Magdalenes again to search for, I would probably go for Mufuli and Messenger, or no. Go for Mufuli and Croissant. And then use Cruff's ability to pop back the Magdalene, use Ultimate Offer again, use Special Summon her to search for Messengelato. Ultimate Offering again goes into Mufuli, then use his ability to search for Messengelato to bring Ticket to the deck and then activate Ticket. From this point, you pretty much have the game board set for an OTK attack. Or you could go into main phase 2 and use Shockmaster's ability. Oh, that's what you're going to want to do. Before you go into main phase 2 and all that, you're going to XYZ summon into Shockmaster. Sorry about that. And then you're going to, but yeah, basically with his ability, you could go straight into OTK, use Shockmaster's ability, activate, say, monsters, and so that way it stops Gores or Trag from coming out. Or you could do Spell, go into main phase 2, say Spell, or you could do Trap, whatever. But I go straight for OTK. The Madolches have a effect damage loop that is really abusive when you have Madolche Waltz, Chateau, and Desperate Tag on the field. Basically, if you have all 3 on the field, activate all 3. At least control 2 warrior type Madolches. I would say go with Messengelato on this one. Because you have Messengelato on the field, you basically attack an opponent, a stronger, more powerful opponent, and because of Waltz, he takes 300 direct damage to his life points. Pop the one that's on the field, goes back into your hand because it's Desperate Tag. Special summon another one, the other one. And then if you have a Fairy type on the field and Ticket, Basically, you get a special summon, the one that just was popped, and you could just continually start hammering them and attacking them. Um, Basically, the biggest weakness of the deck is it relies so much on spell and trap cards for support. Cards that negate them, like Great Shogun Shien or X Saber Hylian, are serious threats to Madolches. Light Ray Deldarus is also a big threat, especially since he could lay over and go into Judgment Dragon. Um, Legendary Six Sam Shien is also a very powerful opponent that's really hard to get around for the Madolches. Thunder King Ryo, another pain in the butt to get around. A little side note about Thunder King Ryo: no Madolche on their own without support cards can beat him. Even if you were gonna overlay into Queen Tiramisu, he could completely just Thunder King Ryo could completely stop you from summoning Queen Tiramisu and destroy the monsters that you're gonna be using to XYZ overlay into her. Destroy them and send them to the graveyard, which is not something that you really want to do. I mean, it could play into your advantage when you're going to play Hoot Cake, but we'll go into that in a minute. The End of Anubis, Soul Drain, Forbidden Graveyard, negate Madolche's effects in the graveyard, stopping them from recycling, so those are really powerful cards that you don't want to deal with. Um, but it can benefit Hoot Cake and Queen Tiramisu since they are in the graveyard. You could use their abilities to banish them and special summon another monster with Hoot Cake's ability, or you could target 2 Madolches in your graveyard, put those back into your hand or deck, depending on if you have Chateau on the field. And then you could also pop 2 cards on your opponent's side of the field. Macrocosmos, Banisher of Light, Divine Knight, Isaac Shard, and Transmigration Break will stop Hoot Cake and Tiramisu from using that ability, though. Necro Valley will keep other cards from targeting themselves. No, I'm sorry, from targeting Madolche cards in the grave. But the Madolche monsters effects are still active in the grave. Tiramisu can be kept off the field by this card right here, Mystic Fairy Euphoria, which causes trouble for Madolche decks centered around Queen Tiramisu. Basically, Mystic Fairy Euphoria's ability is once per turn you can reveal 1 wind monster in your hand until your opponent's next end phase. Neither player can XYZ summon using monsters with different levels from the revealed monster as XYZ materials. Basically, that's going to be hard, especially if they reveal a level 4, because you need 2 level 4 Madolche monsters, and if you don't have a level, and if all you have are level 3s like Mewfully, Croissant, Hoot Cake, Bapple, yeah, it makes it really hard to focus on them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Please like and subscribe. If you want any more information on the Madolche decks, let me know. Or you could always just go to Google, type in Yu-Gi-Oh! Madolche, search for that, and it should be yugiOhwikia.com/wiki/Madolche. That's another good way how it gets you help, and it'll teach you more about the Madolches. Like I said, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or concerns about the Madolches, let me know, because I do mostly focus on the Madolche deck build. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Later.